First individual drill we perform on a daily basis is a series of pass reaction drills. The first drill in this series is called the hips drill. The purpose of the hips drill is to teach the linebackers how to react to the quarterback with multiple commands in one rep. The coach in the middle will direct the linebackers to backpedal straight back and instruct them to open their hips to the left or the right while staying on the line and keeping vision on the quarterback. After 3 hip turns, the coach will place the ball high to simulate a throw. The linebackers will then plant with their up foot, point, and drive downhill to intercept the ball. The major coaching point with this is that you want to keep the linebackers, make sure the linebackers stay on the line. And then they need the burst. It's not a good burst, not a good finish here by the 2 guys to the right. Good job by the guy on the left side. Good. That's the way you want to burst, keep the ball high and tight, and finish. We don't want to give the ball back to the offense. Back pedal on the line. Good job here, flipping the hips on stand on the line. Good job by the guy in the middle. Job here, flipping, staying low. The guy to the top left, to the far left, is too high as he flipping his hip. And then right now he's skidding as opposed to planting with his up foot. He should be plant hard with his left foot, and then he want to point and then drive downhill. Great job by the linebacker in the middle of planting with his up foot. Good job planting right there with his up foot, and then now pointing and then driving downhill. Great job and great finish. Job your back pedal. Now, if you look at the linebacker to the far left, he's not opening his hips, so he's struggling turning. The linebacker in the middle doing a great job of flipping his hips and staying on the line of scrimmage, opening his hip, letting his hips open free. Great job here with the linebacker in the middle of planting, right, pointing, and then now driving downhill for the interception. Great job overall. One of the most important drills I would like to review today is called the stance and start drill. The purpose of the drill is to teach the linebackers to play downhill fast without taking a false step. Proper stance and footwork allows linebackers to close ground quickly and to make more plays. Here at the University of Miami, we teach 4 components to having a proper stance. The first component is feet shoulder width apart. We want our linebackers to get in the stance by bending from their knees, not their waist. Knees slightly turned inside. This allows them to have the weight on the ball of their feet and pressure on their big toes. And then last, we want their upper body relaxed so that way they can let their arms hang down so that way they can explode and move freely out their stance either to their left or right more effectively. The stance and start drill is set up this way. For us, we run a 4-3 defense, and so therefore we have 3 linebackers, the Mike linebacker in the middle, the Sam and Will on the respective side. And the key of the drill is that we place an agile bag behind the linebacker heels to prevent the false step. The linebacker waiting his turn will watch if the bag moves, and if the bag moves, he will give immediate feedback to the linebacker that's going. All the linebackers are responsible for keying me, the running back, and then now once they key the back, they want to take a 6-inch step in the direction of the running back and get their second foot down in the ground quickly. We want to play out our stance. We want eyes, hands, hips, then feet. Eyes, hands, hips, then feet. This example right here, I'm playing the running back. I'm stepping to my right, their left. They want to gain ground. 6-inch step with the direction of the back. The linebackers to your right, the middle linebacker and the outside linebacker, both proper footwork. The linebacker away, he false step. He's stepping with his wrong foot first, as opposed to stepping with his left foot. He stepped with his right foot first. Linebackers come in. We have them point at the keys identifying their primary read. Good. See the linebacker to the top right, number 13. Right now, the thing I don't like about this stance, he's too high. He needs to bend down more, bend from his knees, not his waist. Have his knees turned slightly aside so his weight is on the ball of his feet and pressure is on the big toe. The other linebackers, good job stepping, position themselves to make some plays. Now we're going to step to my left, their right. So right here. All right, now backside linebacker number 13. We just don't want him just to take off running. He's still too high. He's one of our young linebackers. Actually was moved to linebacker in the middle of spring, so he's still working on his technique. Good job him. Need to gain ground with his right foot. See how he's understepping, stepping underneath his body, as opposed to gaining ground. The other two linebackers are gaining ground with their step. 6 inches, gain ground, 45 degree, because we want to explode our stance and play in the backfield. When you do this drill, it's different reads that we do. The few reads that you saw were what we call direct reads. And other reads, we can do fast reads. We do what we call delay reads. Delay reads are like power counters. So linebackers, and then I don't tell them which way we're going. We can either go to the right or to the left. Here's what we call a delay read. Running back, I'm pretending the running back is hopping on a counter step. We want to step with our read step. That's why it's important. The linebacker all the way to the left, good job, short 6-inch step, and now he's able to redirect. Great job. All right, the linebacker in the middle, don't like the fact he's not taking enough with a 6-inch step. He's kind of hopping out of his stance. And the linebacker to the far right of the screen, just want him to gain ground a little bit more with his first step instead of stepping sideways. But overall, good job. Now, this is a game-like situation. How stances start is important to us. Here's a game last year versus Ohio State. Here's a short yardage situation, 3rd and 1. You see the two linebackers off the ball right here, gaining ground with the first step, not taking a false step, even though they're facing a delay play, which is a power O play. Good job here. Stand behind the ball, attacking the line of scrimmage. Here's a different view, back shot view of the same play, so you can get a feel of the footwork. Attacking the line of scrimmage, trying to play in the backfield. In game situation like this, I mean, every false step counts. There's a difference between being a first down or them calling out their punt unit and going for a field goal. Here we were able to stop them because the linebackers executed a proper stance. Another important drill I'd like to review today is the stance and start with sled explosion. This drill is one of our foundational drills that we do on a consistent basis. The purpose of the drill is to teach the linebackers how to play downhill with no false step and to take on blocks with power. Proper stance, footwork, and take-on technique allows our linebackers to close ground quickly, get off blocks, and make plays. We set up the drill. The drill is set up where we take a single-man sled and we have an agile bag about 3 yards away. The linebacker gets in a stance and execute the 4 components of a stance. Feet shoulder width apart, bend from your knees, not your waist, knees slightly turned inside. Therefore, it puts the pressure on the ball of the feet and pressure on your big toe and upper body relaxed. The drill is started at the coach's command. When the coaches blow a whistle, the linebacker now will execute a stand and start. He'll attack the sled with hands inside and thumbs up. Once he attacks the sled, all right, he's rubbing his ribs and he wants to extend his arm fully and keep moving on contact. At the coach's second whistle, the linebacker will disengage the sled by moving his backside foot first and then ripping his backside arm. Coaching point with this, coaches, you want to count 1001, 1002, then you blow the whistle, forcing the linebacker to strain longer than he thinks. Here's the drill again. Linebacker gets in the stand, coach blow the whistle, tack the bag, thumbs up, elbows tight to his body. We call that rubbing the ribs. All right, once he make contact, 1001, 1002, coach blows the second whistle. He disengages by moving his backside foot first, all right, then ripping his backside arm. Here's a different angle just to emphasize the point of moving that backside foot. All right, linebacker attacks the bag. Coach is blowing a whistle. Now, right here. Now, he moves the bag. He gets off the bag by clearing his hip, by moving his backside foot first. This allows his hips to be cleared from the bag, and then he'll rip his backside arm. Great job right here. Backside foot first. Let's slow it down. Backside foot first. Backside foot first. See, he's not crossing over. Just moving the backside foot first. All right, and then now he's ripping his backside arm and follow through. Same drill here, different angle. Explode into the bag, 1001, 1002, blow the whistle. Good job here, moving his backside foot first. See his heels? His backside foot is moving. It clears his heels from the bag, and it now is able him to rip off, and he's ripping. Now, one thing we can do as a change-up is that when he rips off the bag, we could do a ball disruption period where you have him scoop and score. Same thing here. Linebacker comes out in stance. Good stance right here. Now, the thing that you got to coach, especially with young guys, you want them to not worry about trying to lift the bag, but exploding into the bag. All right, so right now, he's exploding into the bag by rubbing his ribs together, feet moving on contact. At the second command, second whistle, all right, he's going to disengage by moving his backside foot. All right, see, right now, he doesn't have a lot of movement from his backside foot. He's just tossing the bag away. And that's not what we want. A lot of times, we're facing offensive linemen that weigh more than 100 pounds than us. So it's important that we have proper technique to get off, because we're not going to have the upper body strength to disengage like that. So footwork is the key. So right here, what this linebacker wants to do here is that he wants to move his backside foot first to clear his hips and then disengage, as opposed to just throwing it back to the side. And then, like I said, after the drill, you can either have him tackle. This particular drill here, we got the assistant rolling the ball on the ground, and we're scooping and scoring. All right, same drill. All right, now he's exploding to the back. Good job here. Hips on the bag extended fully. All right, move his backside foot. Good job moving his backside foot first, and then ripping, and then scooping, scoring. Excellent job. Excellent. Now, we could do the same thing, same drill here for our Sam linebackers. Now, instead of having them 2 or 3 yards off the ball, we have them 1 step off the ball. And the coaching point we emphasize is step and strike. The Sam linebacker will have a staggered stance. We want his inside foot up and his outside foot up and his inside foot back. And on the coach's whistle, he's going to step and strike into the bag. Same coaching point. Thumbs up, rubbing your ribs together, moving your feet on contact. Coach going to count 1,000, 1,002, and then now he's going to disengage by moving his backside foot. Good job here, stepping and striking into the bag. Get that foot in the ground. All right, bam, step and strike, extend, 1,001, 1,002. Good job here, moving the backside foot first, and then disengaging. Excellent job. Now let's take our training to the game. Here's a game versus Boston College right here. If you look at our Sam linebacker, number 94, on the left side of your screen, taking on the tight end. Good job here, stepping and striking. I like for him to get that foot on the ground first before he makes contact. That would give him a better power, more power once he makes contact. But it's still a great job here, rubbing his ribs together, hands inside. Now, also look at number 59, or the left inside linebacker as you're looking at it, taking on a block. Good job here, rubbing his ribs together, all right, dropping his hips, moving his feet on contact. Right here, good job, moving the backside foot first, all right, clearing his hips, and now both of these guys are able to make a tackle. Excellent job, excellent demonstration of the sled explosion drill.
Another individual drill we perform on a daily basis here is a series of shuffle series drills. The first drill in the shuffle series is called lateral shuffle. Purpose of the lateral shuffle is teach the linebacker how to move lateral by staying square and not crossing the feet or clicking the heels. The linebackers will line in a proper stance facing the coach, and at the coach commandment it will shuffle, and then as fast as they can, and then on the second commandment, a go call, they'll turn and sprint to the finish line. So the linebacker shuffling, and then now keeping eyes on the coach, and then on the second command they'll turn and sprint to the finish line. So linebacker shuffle, stand square fast as you can. All right, making sure they have good knee bending from their knees, not their waist, and then they want to turn and burst. Good. Not clicking the heels together and staying on line. Not a good job by the last guy here. All right, he's turning and running as opposed to shuffling. You want to make sure you shuffle down the line as fast as you can, staying square, and then on the coach command, turn and run. All right, the next drill in the shuffle series is the shuffle cuts. The purpose of the shuffle cuts is to teach the linebacker to shuffle lateral while simulating taking on a cut block. Linebackers line opposite of the coach, and then on the coach command, they will shuffle, and then they have to watch the coach for the second command. When I say hit, then now they want to touch the ground with both hands and bend from the knees, not their waist. So this works on making sure the linebackers have proper knee bend and then trying to shuffle as fast as you can. You see a lot of times the guy in the back cheating the drill, only touching one hand, and you want to touch with two hands. All right, good job here, bending, bending, bending. All right, bend from your knees, not your waist. Got to bend your knees to touch the ground. Good job on number 47 in the back. Then they'll do it that direction, and then I'll bring them back. First group is up. All right, got to bend from your knees, not your waist. Bend from your knees, not your waist, and just work on knee bend while movement. All right, and good. And then you want to burst and finish to the line. The next drill in the shuffle series is the shuffle wave. The purpose of shuffle waves is to teach the linebacker to shuffle lateral in one direction and then redirect and shuffle in the opposite direction without crossing over your feet. It's just trying to teach a linebacker to stay square to the line. A lot of times, with offensive running misdirection plays, power O's or counters, you start one way and then you want to retrace and go the other way while staying square. So the shuffle wave drill is just teaching them how to shuffle in one direction and then redirect, staying square to the line. All right, shoulders square, and then now seeing the ball carry and reacting. Good job here, not clicking the heels. All right, now 47. Once you sprint, you want to plant, point, and drive and stay on the line. See how he end up getting off the line? You want them to sprint down the line. You don't want him to get off the line. All right, first group is back up, shuffling. All right, and shuffle here, shuffle wave. Got to keep proper knee bend. All right, 44 is too high. That's why he slipped. All right, got to keep your feet underneath your shoulders. All right, when the coaching point is when you shuffle, all right, keep your feet underneath your armpits. All right, and just be ready to go and turn and burst. Same thing, they keying the ball. All right, they're moving with the ball. Good here, then shuffle. All right, then plant, point, and drive. Just bursting. Want to get a good finish. All right, the next drill we have in the shuffle series, all right, the next and final drill is the shuffle, sprint, and retrace drill. The purpose of the drill is to teach the linebacker how to shuffle and then sprint in one direction and then retrace in the opposite direction. Normally you'll get this movement when teams are doing like a fast run outside and then they'll have a reverse on it. So now the linebacker's turn, he committed, he's sprinting, and then, oh shoot, all right, reverse, and now he's going to have to retrace. All right, plant his foot, point, and drive, and burst in the opposite direction, and then you try to teach him to finish, run across the finish line. So same coaching point in this series. All right, you want the linebackers facing the coach. All right, staying square. You want to shuffle without clicking heels. Then you get a command go call, and then now you want to plant, point, and drive. So if you look at 52 in the middle, all right, he's got a point. He need to be planting off that left foot. All right, he's rounding it off, as opposed to plant. All right, you want to plant off that left foot, then point with the right foot, and then drive. All right, he rounded it off. That's not a good rep right there. All right, shuffle, shuffle, sprint. All right, better job there, but still, you still want to make sure you keep vision on the quarterback. Good by 31 in the back. All right, to the left of your screen. All right. Planning, point, and then they'll drive. Just need to get a better finish. All right, now doing in the opposite direction, plant, point, and drive. All right, better by 52, but just not a good finish. All right, good job here planting on his right foot, and then now you want him to stay on the line. Better job by 44. Once he plant, all right, stand on the line and drive. Good job by 44. All right, shuffle, sprint. Now, not a good job by 56. He's playing a drill. No vision on the quarterback. He's turning and running. He's not seeing the ball moving. He's just running to a point. All right, and he's not seeing it. That's why he's slow reacting. The other two guys have vision on the coach, and so they're able to react quicker. All right, good job by 31. Planting with his outside foot, his right foot, and then plant, point, and then drive. Good by 13 up top. All right, good job here. All right, plant, point, and drive. Good finish. One of my favorite drills I like to cover today is called the triple shed. The purpose of the triple shed is to teach the linebackers how to defeat both high and low blocks while moving laterally and staying square. The main emphasis of this drill is that you have to emphasize the linebackers bending from their knees and not their waist. A lot of times when you tell a linebacker to get low, their first initial response is to bend from their waist as opposed to squatting down and bending from their knees. The drill is set up as such. I have three guys that are representing offensive linemen. They're placed on each dots. The dots are probably about 3 to 3.5 yards apart. I have a guy holding the shield in the back. He's going to be the service as a running back. And as a linebacker coach, I stand behind the linebacker, and I will signal to each individual block on what type of block I want. The two types of block you get in this drill, first is the high block. The high block, they're going to come off. They're going to stay square and try to hit the linebacker in the mouth. And the way we teach our linebackers how to take on high blocks is we use the term of rubbing the ribs together. And all that simply means is that we want to emphasize the linebacker being able to rub his elbows against his ribs with his thumbs up. That's going to guarantee that his hand's going to be inside in order to help him win and in order to help him shock the blocker and be able to now to do a drop step and then rip and run to get over top and get ready either to make the tackle or get ready for another block. The other block you'll get is a low block or a cut block, and the coaching point with that is that we tell linebackers, obviously you have to bend your knees, but we tell them they need to shoot 2 hands and 2 eyes at the crown of the helmet or at the screws of the helmet where the logo is usually right in front of, right on top of the face mask, right at the crown of the helmet. So in order to do that, you have to have great knee bend. But then also once you make contact, the point is you gotta give ground to gain ground. Once I make contact with the crown of the helmet, I want my linebackers to give ground, to back up a little bit, and then now to gain ground, regain that ground once you control the block. So the drill is set up as so. The linebacker is 4 yards deep, and he's all set, one man outside the first block. And then as he moves, that's going to initiate the drill. And then once he get off the first block, then we teach the second block that as soon as he get off that block, then now the second blocker need to come and execute the block that I gave him, as well as the third block, and then we'll finish with the tackle. So then he lines up. The linebacker initiate the drill by moving. The first block, execute a low block here. Not a good technique. He should 2 hands, 2 eyes, aim for the crown of the helmet. Got a second low cut block, third low block. This day I really want to emphasize the low block, and really out of 2 or 3 of those blocks he should have been cut. All right, and then now we got to get a better finish. All right, so obviously I couldn't put that on tape. Made him go again. All right, and same thing, got to do a better knee bend. Good job giving ground. Good job here rubbing his ribs on a high block at the end, and a good job of clubbing and basing at the end. And you want the linebacker to emphasize stepping on their toes and drive for 5. All right, same thing. He's coming up, cut block here, high block right here by the second block. Good job of rubbing the ribs, thumbs up. All right, drop step, get off the second block, third block, come at cut block, and then now, boom. All right, drive for 5, step on the toes. All right, next linebacker coming up. All right, got a cut block here. Got to give ground to gain ground. All right, he didn't give ground. He missed with his hands. All right, got to bend his knees a little bit more, and you wanna give ground. All right, second block good here, rubbing the ribs together. All right, good job rubbing the ribs together, and then now he's surprised by the third block. Got a cut block, low block, which if this was a real live game situation, he'd have been on the ground. All right, good job here, rolling his hips and stepping on the toes. And then now, only thing I would say, want to drive for 5. Want to drive, knock them back more. Want to always get used to knocking them back. All right, now the same drill, you can do the same drill without pads. All right, we don't have any pads on here. Instead of pads, we got the blockers now holding the shields. And it's the same coaching point. You could do same stuff you can get done. You could do the high block and you do a low block. You really don't have to sacrifice anything. So this is a drill that our kids can do in the off season by themselves when we're not on the field with them. All right, they can constantly do this. They can work with each other. All right, and get these precious time of learning how to take on a block and not knowing which block is coming. So good job right here. Good hands, good eyes, 2 hands, 2 eyes, giving ground on his last block. All right, that's why this guy's in the NFL. All right, very coachable, do exactly what you say. And look how he exaggerate the finish. Driving for 5. All right, stepping on his toes. All right, his hips with the pad. That's a great finish. All right, so now let's take our training to the game. Another drill I like to cover today is called the fast read drill. The purpose of the fast read drill is to teach the linebacker proper run fit technique versus fast read or outside run plays. The main coaching point emphasis is to teach the linebacker how to properly press the line of scrimmage with good pad level. When we do this drill, the drill is set up where we have 3 linebackers in and they're simulating the center and the guard. And then what we do, we have a running back there, and he would go either to his left or right. The coach now is set up behind the 2 linebackers. Both linebackers are lined up over the guys that's based on being the guard. And then now, as a coach, I would signal, either give them a signal to block to the left or to the right. Whatever side I go, the guard will now loop around the can, stay square, and then that front side linebacker, the coaching point we emphasize is that he must fit on a block inside out to avoid creating a cutback lane. So it's proper now. When he has to enter with his face in the hand. He want to rub his rib together. He want to take on that block, get his eyes inside, nice and tight, get his feet in the backfield, and drive that block back. So then now we could try to eat up too. And then now the backside linebacker, once he get his proper read, then now he wants to run and rip. And then now as he run and rip, he want to scrape for skin on the front side linebacker. So tight, we use the term that he could steal his wallet. So if that front side linebacker 59 or 52, wherever, based on where the ball is going, he fits, the backside linebacker wants to scrape for skin so tight that he could steal his wallet. And then now he want to run the banana and go upfield. He want to run like a banana and curl upfield in order to make the tackle in the backfield. So the drill is set up. Both linebackers are keying obviously the running back, and the running back is going to tell them which side is going to be the front side and which side is going to be the back side. It's important also that the backside linebacker, he has to mirror the path for the running back. And so that's a huge coaching point, that we want to be able to get inside out, and we want to work inside out on the block, and it becomes an angle tackle. So it's important that we don't overrun the running back. So the drill is set up. So now, front 59 now is the front side linebacker. He's going to enter with his hat in hand. Good job right here. Good job over-exaggerating, fitting inside to prevent any cutback. And then now 52, now he needs to be a little bit tighter. He's too wide. He want to be so close that he could steal 59's wallet. Good job of ripping. All right, good job of ripping right here. Good job, good footwork. And now just want to run the banana. See, he's too wide. There's too much space in between him and the blocker. We don't want to create a cutback lanes. These running backs we're facing nowadays, they can make that cut. So it's important now he eliminate that space in between him and the block. He needs to be tighter. All right, same thing, same coaching point. All right, good job right here. 59, he's entering. I want to be a little bit more physical on that block. He's kind of feeling his way through. All right, 45 needs to be tighter. All right. Tighter, all right, even tighter, that's better. Good job of running banana and now getting upfield. That's the position you want to be in. You want to be in a football position to make that tackle. All right, same thing, 45 entering. See, but that's not good. He didn't enter good. There's too much space between the blocker and the can. The can represent another block. So then now, right now, that running back he created, because of his angle of entering, he created a running seam right there because 59 is counting on him, you know, to eliminate that cutback lane. So then now we have the running back trap. But now because he's too much space here, he's not fitting inside that block. It creates a running lane, and that's not what we want. So he's got to do, 45's got to do a better job. All right, good job. Linebackers pointing at the key. All right, good job here by 31 fitting. All right, want to get his feet in the neutral zone. All right, want to take on his block, knock the block back. Good job, eyes inside. Good, better job, 44. He's there. Good job of staying square. But say, just the coaching point again, he wants to be tighter. He's too wide away. He want to be able to. If 31 had a wallet in his back pocket, he want to be tight so he can still take his wallet out of his back pocket. So too much space in between 31 and 44. All right, too much space with that. All right, got it again. All right, not a good footwork here by 34. All right, he got a false step, steps backwards. Every step count. You don't want to do that in the game. All right, and then right now, not a good job of using his hands and his face and hands. He's not knocking his block back and not fitting the way I want to fit. All right, right here, 45. Backside, all right, good step, good job here ripping, but then, all right, he wants to be tighter, but good job of running the banana though. I like the way he entered. All right, just need to be tighter. He needs to be straight for skin off 31 butt to put him in a better position, but I like the way he ran the banana. Now let's take our training to the game. All right, now this is a speed option play against Kansas State. All right, we treat it as a fast read, so 59 now has the enter. All right, he has to enter, so good job of him entering. And then now 31, he does a good job. He's the rip and run guy. He's matching the path for the running back inside out, so we're stringing this play inside out. This is a huge play. We got him backed up, and we can't let him off the hook. Great job of making this play. Good job of swarming, good energy, good passion. All right, the only coaching point, just want to be a little bit more inside out the ball carrier. But good job of swarming to the ball. Good job. Excellent job, and that completes our fast read drill here at the University of Miami.
Another pass reaction drill that I want to introduce today is called a jam reroute drill. The design of this drill is to teach the linebackers how to jam and reroute receivers in zone coverage while keeping square and keeping vision on the quarterback. The biggest thing we got to do is instruct our linebackers to jam the receivers with his eyes and hands, and then return our eyes quickly to the quarterback. We call that ping pong. Like you're watching a ping pong tournament match, how your eyes go back and forth from left and right. And so we want to teach our linebackers how to do that in zone coverage. The way we set up the drill is that the coach can be in the middle right here. You have a receiver on both sides, one receiver here, one receiver on the other side, so therefore you can maximize your time and have two groups going. And then you're going to alternate between the right or left side or left or right, however you choose. The linebackers are lined probably about 5 to 7 yards initially from the quarterback, or 5 yards from the ball. And then now what they're going to do is split the difference in the triangle position between the quarterback and the defender. And so what we want to do is teach our linebackers once the quarterback starts his drop, to go ahead and tack your coverage. In this particular case, we're working on a hook curl drop, so we want to go ahead and drop to our aiming point and then jam. So we want to drop and then jam. Okay, and then once we drop and jam, the coaching point here is the linebacker want to make contact with the receiver near shoulder. Now, once he make contact to his near shoulder, all right, he want to extend his arms into the receiver body. All right, and then now once he make contact his near shoulders, and now we want to teach him also how to roll to the hole if the receivers try to run a seam route behind him. Roll to the hole, and the receiver try to run a seam route behind him. So here's a good drop by 44. He's in that triangle position. He's going to drop. Good job with his head placement. Good job here now. Once I get my hip on the receiver hip, all right, now that puts me in position to go ahead and jam. A lot of times as you go dropping, sometimes that receiver will jam himself because when he gets to this point, that receiver now will go wider, all right? And all I'm trying to do is disrupt his pattern. I don't want to give him a free pass to just run through our zone. I want him to make him pay the sun toll, make him pay the toll. This ain't. He should always be. I tell our linebackers all the time, we got to hurt him in zone. We got to be physical. We got to make them pay the toll. We got to have them concerned about us jamming them or hitting them as opposed to them focusing on catching the ball. So we got to make that job uncomfortable. So the biggest thing is once I get our linebacker get to his near shoulder, all right, then now I want to make contact. Get my hip in front of his hip. By my hip staying in front of his hip, it allows me to stay square so I won't have to man turn. All right, good job here, hand placement, good job, eyes, hand all the time, excellent job. High point the ball and tucking and scoring, excellent job. Great rep right here. Same thing here. Now, think about him. He's dropping, but look at him. His eyes is not ping pong. He's got his eyes on the receiver the whole time. That's not good, all right, because right now he don't have any indication when the quarterback is going to pass the ball. No indication whatsoever. He's playing the drill. He's playing more of a man-to-man technique, and we're not trying to do that in zone. All right, we're trying to attack the first receiver in our zone area, and then we want to ping pong, keep vision on the quarterback. So I like the fact. And then here with his hand placement, I want to jam the receiver. I want to punch a hole in his chest. I want to be violent. I just don't want to place. I'm not playing tag. How we used to play tag you went. No, we're trying to jam them, disrupt them, and then get our eyes back on the quarterback. So not good technique here. All right, good job here, linebacker dropping. Good job ping ponging here. Good job my hips in front of his hips. I'm attacking in their number. Good. Go ahead, be more violent with the jam. Go ahead and disrupt them. All right, good job rolling to the hole versus the seam route. Good job of high pointing the ball. All right, same thing here. Still too much man concept right here. All right, just playing the drill. You need to go ahead and jam and reroute them. All right, and then now roll to the hole. All right, now let's take our training to the game. All right, here's a situation, the game right here. We're going to focus on linebacker number 31. All right. Now, we talked about here's a pass. All right, he drops back. All right, receiver coming here. Now, because he don't want to just get out of his zone, vacate his zone, and try to jam a receiver. So he understands his landmark. But the thing he understands here does a good job of receiver jam himself. He's rolling to the hole. He's able to roll back to the hole and take away the passing lane. All right, and it gives our defense an opportunity, D-line an opportunity to get pressure on the quarterback and eventually end up getting a sack. Great job by 31 taking his training to the.
After each player has performed a reps of hips, the second drill of our pass reaction series is what we call 45 retrace. The purpose of the 45 retrace is to teach the linebackers how to react to the quarterback in the final position of a pass drop, either a hook curl or curl flat drop. The coach will direct the linebackers to open and execute a 45-degree drop and while keeping vision on the quarterback. The coach will place the ball high and simulate a throw, and the linebackers must read the quarterback eyes, front shoulders in order to break on the throw. The linebackers will plant their up foot, point, and drive downhill to intercept the ball. So right now, all eyes will be on the coach in the middle. Linebackers will drop 45. Coach put the ball high and tight, shoulders are turned, and linebackers now want to plant, point, and burst downhill to gain ground. You see the linebackers to the left, he's rounding off. He's not planting with his up foot, he's planting with his inside foot, so he's going to round off. The linebackers to the right, number 59, he's doing a good job of planting with his up foot, all right, and then now bursting downhill. Job to open it up. Good job by the linebacker to the right of planting with his up foot and breaking downhill. Great job there. Linebacker in the middle. He's not planting with his up foot. He's planting with his inside foot. So therefore he's rounding off. We want to attack the line of scrimmage, go downhill, plant, point, and burst downhill to the ball. All right, linebackers here, good here of planting, of opening up, attacking a drop, and then now plant, point, and burst downhill. Just want to catch the ball clean. Got it. We have to catch the ones they throw to us. Linebacker in the middle, instead of planting out up off his right foot, he's planting off his inside foot, and so now he's rounding off a little bit. The next drill that we have in our pass reaction drill is to retrace. The linebackers now will attack their drop at a 45-degree angle, and then now they will retrace their steps back to their original point. So linebackers open up at a 45, breaking off the quarterback's shoulders, and then now they're going to retrace to their final position. All right, same coaching point. They want to plant, all right? They want to drive, then burst downhill. Plant, point, and then drive downhill. So plant with they should all be planting with their left foot, all right? Then they want to point with their right foot, and they want to drive downhill, attacking the ball. Attacking the ball. Good job right there. Good job by all three. Same thing. Open it up. Good. Good by the linebacker in the middle, number 56. All right, right here. Planting, point, and then now drive downhill. All right, good job by all three guys. Look at number 44 to the top right of your screen. Good job of him. Planting, point, and then out. Drive downhill. Retrace the step. Same thing right here. Linebacker to the middle, too deep. All right, you want to plant, burst, and then drive downhill. Plant, point, and burst downhill. Good job overall. Good job of planting, bursting, and going downhill.
Another pass reaction drill that we do here at the University of Miami that we reap huge dividends from is the play action drill. The purpose of the play action drill is to teach the linebackers to sprint back and gain depth after a false run read. Not all reads are going to be good, but you got to teach the linebackers that if you do get a bad run read, that effort can overcome a lot of mistakes. The first coaching point with this drill is that the linebackers must sprint and turn their backs to the quarterback and look for a receiver in your area. If you have to, let the ball hit you in the back of the head. It's important that you look up the receiving area, that you sprint back. So here's the drill set up. I'm representing the quarterback. I'm extending the ball out to get them to suck up. I'm telling them to bite up on the drill. Not to play the drill, but to bite up. To bite up on the drill. And now, once I re-drop, then now it's their job to re-drop and hit their landmarks. If you're a curl flat dropper, we teach our curl flat droppers, then now you want to get to the bottom of the numbers. If you're a hook curl dropper, then now you want to protect the hash to your side. In two high coverages, we teach the Mike linebacker to look up the first crosser in between the hashes. And then we teach all the linebackers that we want to play high to low and make the quarterback throw to the check down. So here's the drill. We set it up. All linebackers are biting up on a false run read, and then now effort. Attack your drop. Attack your landmark. This, right now, as you look to the top left of your screen, the Sam linebacker, we're in the under front. All right, he's stepping and striking on the tight end, gets sucked up. Now he's going to turn and run to the bottom of the numbers. Good job. The Mike linebacker, number 59, he's sucking up. Now he's turning and running. All right, he's getting to the hash to his side. And then now the linebacker, the will linebacker, he's turning, and then he's trying to, as a hook curl dropper in this coverage, he's trying to get to the hook curl to the hash on his side. And then now, once you get there and there's no threat of receiving area, you want to get your eyes back on the quarterback, all right, and now you want to make them pay in the zone. What we mean by make them pay in the zone or hurt them in the zone is that we want to either get a pick or a big hit or some type of ball disruption whenever we're in zone coverage. So it's a good job right here. Good job here securing the catch and go. All right, same drill here. All right, I'm sticking the ball out, getting them to suck up on the run read. And then now, turn and run. Turn and run. Good job by 47 to the right of the screen, turning and running. Good job by 94. All right, he's the Sam linebacker in this case, already on the line of scrimmage. And now he's turning and sprinting out, trying to get to the bottom of the numbers. This particular coverage we called here, he's a curl flat dropper. Number 32, who's representing a Mike linebacker. All right, two high coverages. He's looking at the first crosser in between the hashes. Job here, catch the ball, and we want to tuck it and score. We want to finish. We want to tuck it and score. Same thing. Now, we got all three linebackers off the ball. All right, now, right here, number 31, his drop is a curl flat drop, so he's aiming for the bottom of the numbers. The Mike linebacker here, all right, he knows now it's a too high coverage. Now I want to get in between the hash. And then number 44 here, now he's a hash dropper, and he want to defend the hash into the boundary. Good job. And like I said, we want to play high to low. We want to gain as much ground as we can and force the quarterback to throw the check down or hold the ball an extra second so our pressure can get there. All right, good job by number 32 is representing the Mike linebacker. All right, really good job. We try to emphasize getting our playing in the backfield, and he got sucked up. Good job not playing the drill, understanding that he want to over-exaggerate, so over-exaggerate getting sucked up. Good job by all three linebackers here, turning and running, trying to gain depth. Good job by the Sam linebacker to the top left of your screen, getting to the bottom of the numbers. Excellent job all across the board. I just want to finish every time. All right, now same thing here. We're doing play action here. Got sucked up, and now this is the point I'm talking about. You know, I'm having the guys look up a receiver in the area. The Sam linebacker to the top left. He's on the top of the tight end. He's going to the bottom of the numbers, turning our back to the quarterback. All right, the Mike linebacker trying to get in between the hash, and the Will linebacker, number 31, is trying to defend the hash to his side. Now I'm telling him to run, to look up a receiver, and if you have to, let the ball hit him in the head. So that's why I purposely threw the ball earlier before he was set up, just to understand the importance that you're not going to always get an opportunity to be set up on time, but the most important thing is that when the offense is calling a play action play, they're calling a play action play to throw the ball deep, not short. And so I'm always emphasizing our linebackers, you have to sprint back, turn your back to the quarterback, and look up receiver in your area. Now this last call here, what I did was I purposely called the man coverage. One of the things that we always say when we have man coverage is eyes on your luggage. You know, as if guys who travel a lot, you go travel in the airport, you know, always make an announcement, please don't leave your luggage. If you see any unsupervised luggage, please report it into to the proper authority. Well, we don't want anybody stealing luggage, especially when I grew up. I didn't own my own luggage. I had to borrow my mom's luggage, and if I lost her luggage, that means I'm going to get in trouble. The same thing here. If you lose your coverage, then you're going to get in trouble. It's going to affect the whole team. So with the same play action drill, I purposely called the man coverage to see if they will honor their rule of keeping their eyes on the luggage. So here it is. They're pointing at the key. Now I got man coverage now. 31, good job here. That's his man. Good job by the Sam linebacker staying with his tight end. Now the only guy free now is the Mike linebacker. So now he must execute his rule again in between the hashes, looking up any first crosser. Great job, great discipline all across the board. Now let's take our trainer to the game. Got the same situation right here in the game. All right, against Virginia Tech. All right, we got a false read right here about the Mike linebacker. Good reaction by the Will linebacker to the left of your screen, the Mike linebacker. He's getting sucked up on the run. Now, good job of him understanding now I got a bad read. Now I want to turn and look up the first cross in my area. Great job turning his back to the quarterback, all right, and enabling our defensive lineman to get a sack. Let's look at it from the end zone view. We want to focus on number 59. All right, he's getting sucked up on run. All right, good job. Good job here. Understand, I got a bad run read. I made a mistake. All right, we overcome mistake by effort. Good job here running, getting between the hashes, looking up the receiver, turning his back towards the quarterback. This allows our defensive line to go ahead and get a sack, and they're now able to change the game. Excellent job all across the board. Now we just got to work on our tackling with the big boy. This is the execution of our play action drill here.
The final phase of our pass reaction series is called the three-step. The purpose of the three steps is to teach the linebackers how to react to a quarterback three-step drop, which normally results in a quick throw, i.e. or slant. All right, the coach will line up in the middle, and the linebackers now will key the coach. The coach will stand up straight after the ball is snapped, place the ball in a high position, and look in the direction he wants to throw the ball. The linebackers then must buzz their feet and react in the direction of the quarterback eyes and front shoulder in order to break on the throw. The linebackers will burst in the direction of the throw and break flat, which we call radar, all right, to get underneath throwing lane to either get a pick or a big hit on the receiver during the game. The linebacker in this drill would catch the ball and then get upfield. So he want to plant, all right, point, and burst upfield to gain positive yards when he catches the ball and hold the ball high and tight. So all the linebackers keen to coach in the middle. They react now to the coach's left, their right. They're radaring, get in the throwing position, and then once they catch the ball, they want to plant, point, and burst upfield to gain positive yards. Good job right there. Same thing. Good reaction here. Good by the linebacker in the middle, number 56, of planting, bursting, and getting upfield for positive yards, holding the ball high and tight. All right, linebackers here. Good. All right, good here, but the linebacker in the middle, number 52, he's catching the ball with his body. He wants to get the ball, get his hands out front, extends his hands out front to catch the ball, as opposed to landing, get into his body. But good reaction going downhill. All right, now you can do the same drill. Now going to my right, their left. All right, linebackers got to key me. They don't know which direction I'm going. So when they line up, they don't know. I can go either to the left or right. They got to react. They can't guess. All right, good right here, catching the ball, but not a good finish. Want to plant the outside foot. All right, you want to plant, point, and then burst. Get north. Too many of them rounding off. You want to gain upfield, get positive yards. All right, good reaction here. All right, now, good job right here. Planting. All right, once they catch the ball, they plant. All right, burst and get upfield, gain north. All right, and go ahead and score and get a touchdown or change the game with a positive play. So that concludes our pass your action series here at the University of Miami.
One-on-one cut drill is one of the drills that we do here that teaches our linebackers how to defeat low blocks. It's a great tool to use that allows our kids to execute proper technique and allows our linebackers to stay on their feet and defeat blocks and make plays. The major emphasis is that you got to constantly tell them to bend at their knees and not their waist and to stay square. What we do to set up the drill is that we have the linebackers partner up, and we have one group of linebackers that are on their knees on all four, and they're symbolizing the offensive person trying to cut the outside leg. And then we have the linebackers standing up in a two-point stand in a ready position, having their feet either staggered, outside foot back, inside foot up, hands creating a V, all right, where you have the thumbs together and creating a V. And then now what you want to do in order to defeat the two blocks, you teach them two eyes and two hands aiming for the crown of the helmet. In the crown of the helmet, we call it place where the top of the face mask, where the screws on the face mask are in, and you have that logo have that U logo on there. And so we try to teach them that once you do this, you want to aim for that point, all right, aim here, and then as you aim and make contact, you want to slide, you want to push, and then give a step and regain ground. So we do this drill to slow things down. It's more of a teaching concept, just making sure that they have the proper technique down. And then as we transition to other drills, we could pick up the tempo and do it at a faster pace and see if they really got it down. So here's the drill. We set it up. Good job here by linebacker right here. All right. Good job. They're doing the drill. Good contact. We're trying to aim for the screws. Good job by the linebacker at the top of the screen. Aiming, giving ground. Good job here. Now regain ground. Excellent job right here. And so what you try to do is get reps to both sides and constantly just repping it and getting a feel for that position. Then we flip them over and do the same thing. Good job here. And now you want to aim here for the face mask, not the top of the helmet, with the crown. You want to try to bend your knees. So that's what's important. You got to bend your knees. Bend your knees, not your waist. Right here now, he's just playing a drill. We don't want to do that. We want to attack right at the screws, right at the crown of the helmet, and then now once we make contact, then we want to slide, push, and give a step. Want to slide, push, and give a step. Slide, push, and give a step. And now we just take the same drill, and then now we flip it. Now the guys that was on all four, now they're in the linebacker stance, and the guys that was linebacker stance, now they're on all fours. So it's just a way just to rotate it. Now you look at this group right here, linebacker 56 is not a good job. He's hitting the back of the helmet. We don't want to do that. We want to bend our knees, aim for the crown. Same thing here. We don't want to swipe at it like that. Linebacker right here. We don't want to swipe at it. We want to shoot our hands, two eyes, create a V with our hands, put our thumbs together, and aim for the crown of the helmet, the screws, and then we want to give a ground. Good job right here. Good job hand placement. Good job here. Now, once I place my hand on the helmet, then now I want to slide, push, and give a step. I want to give ground. I want to give ground, and then I regain the ground. So good hand placement here. Just need to work on linebacker 13. Need to work on once he make contact, push back. All right, give a ground, and then give a step, and then now I can gain ground. So same drill here. Now we're just emphasizing it, taking it to the next level, trying to put it all together, emphasizing the same partner up drill. Good job here. Now you see now the emphasizing. Once I get my hand placement, look at number 52. All right, he's doing the proper technique, two hands, two eyes, aiming for the crown of the helmet, and now gaining ground. Now you look at 56. All right, now I don't know what he's doing. He's instead of shooting two hands, two eyes, he's only shooting one hand, and that's not what we want. Same thing here with 44. Want to aim for the crown of the helmet, not on the back of the helmet. So we just constantly rep it and rep it until it becomes second nature for our guys to get this technique down. Good job, regaining ground. And like I say, the purpose of the drill is teach them how to take on low blocks and stay on their feet and make plays. Everything we do is geared towards making plays. Teaching our guys how to make plays. Making plays. All right. Same drill. All right. Guys switched over now. Good job by number 36. All right. Good hand placement, giving ground. All right. He's sliding over. Good. Gain ground to give ground. 32, not good. All right. 32 need to shoot, aim for the crown of the helmet, right in the front. All right. Shoot both hands. He's not doing it. He's actually swiping it, so it's going to push the defender, assist the defender to get to his outside leg. All right. 47 to the far left of the screen, need to bend his knees more. That's going to help him hit the target point with the crown of the helmet. And the same thing with 32. He's reaching instead of shooting his arms. He's want to reach. He want to shoot his arms to the crown of the helmet, and then he want to be able to give ground to gain ground. So he's just sliding across, and he's going to get cut if he try to take that technique to the game. All right, now let's take our training to the game. Here's a situation last year versus Kansas State. If you look at the linebacker in the middle right here, number 31, Sean Spence does a great job. He's shuffling over. He's getting a cut block. He's two hands, two eyes. Now look at him. He's sliding. He's pushing himself back. He's giving ground to gain ground. Great job. Great play right here. Awesome play. Was able to come up with the big stop. All right. Let's look at it from the end zone angle. All right. Shuffling over. Good. All right. Two hands, two eyes. Filling the ball carrier. All right, keep it staying alive by giving ground as the guy's trying to roll. Really great technique by the tight end, trying to roll with the cut block. Now he's just going back, giving ground. Now he's able to come in and make that play. That's the demonstration of the one-on-one cut block drill that we do. Now we want to take our training to the game. Here's a clip right here. We actually got a blitz on right here. We want to look at number 59, the right inside linebacker. All right, now he's going to shuffle over. All right, now as he's going over and hit his gap, the lineman is coming to try to plane block him. Good job now. Hands inside, fight begin on contact. He's trying to push him back from where the lineman came from. So now he's pushing. All right, now good job here. Drop stepping here. All right, and now rip and run over top and make this play. It's a great job. This want to right here. Great job of him wanting to make that play. He could have easily gave up. But good job taking his training to the game and getting off the block and making a play. All right, next clip we have, same example of triple shed. All right, look at the linebacker right in the center, number 31. All right, now he's shuffling over, and then now, boom, get a cut block. Unexpected, just like triple shed. You don't know what you're going to get when you shuffle over in the box. All right, so now as he's shuffling over, he's getting a cut block. Good job here, 2 hands, 2 eyes. Now, obviously, he's trying to aim for the crown of the helmet, but the tight end is throwing his whole body into him. But good job of taking his change in the game, giving up on contact. All right, then now regaining ground, and then able to make this tackle. This is why we call this kid Cobra right here, number 31. Excellent job of taking the training to the game. All right, excellent job of execution and able to make a big-time stop. And that's the demonstration of our triple shed.